Hey lads, this is day 253 of my series to get to 2K on chess.com. We're currently 1734 and I'd like to try to improve. I have been told by a lot of you that I spend too long in the opening moves of the game. I do think that I need to spend more time in the opening moves than versus the later moves in the game. But I will try to make quick moves, quick decisions, and try to just, have two top moves and then just figure out why one of the moves is better than the other. Something like that. I have some new lines that I want to be playing, but we'll see what pieces we get. Do we get the white or the black? And we'll see what happens here. Let's jump into the pool and see. Okay, we got white. So with white, we're against an Italian man, 1705. Looks like his name is Matteo. And is he going to play a perk? He might. I haven't played against a perk in a while. We'll see what he plays here. He doesn't. He plays the Jobava system here. This is the Shigarine defense. And we will go after this bishop. This is the pawn storm. Usually they come here because they want to develop their bishop. So we will pawn storm this guy. And this is probably the opening that I know best. We will storm after this guy. And I'll put the bishop here, swap off, and we'll eventually push this pawn because take. A lot of the time they like to come here, put the pawn here. Don't fully remember what I'm supposed to do, but I do think I can just take it. But I know my position is good here. We're going to castle here. We're going to get our bishop over here. His bishop usually comes out here. And then we'll be doing okay. Okay. He's come here, which is very weird. We have a check. I never see this move. And there's probably a reason it's wrong, but I'm not seeing it. He is attacking my queen, so I will have to defend my queen because I don't have a check with another piece. So I have a check here. This seems like the most obvious choice. If I go here, he can just block with the queen. We take off. It seems okay, and then my knight can develop. I think I will go for it because it looks good for me. Now is he gonna take with this knight? Whatever he does, I have this move with my knight. And I can get my knight here. Which looks very good. Okay, so his king's in the middle. Can I kick this knight away? He doesn't have this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, this square. So if I kick him away, he has to go here. Could push up. And he doesn't have these because the bishop. Maybe he does. It's not obvious. I think we will castle here. It seems right. And then we'll push this pawn. He can't take us. So we'll be able to take him. Take. And our rook is in a very good square. His king's in the center, so we're able to attack it and develop at the same time. And I do want to move a bit quicker, which is why I'm not thinking too much about these moves. But I probably should be thinking more than I am. So this piece is pinned. That's my whole thought right now. This is pinned. It can't move. It can't move out this way. So let's attack the pinned piece. Take. Okay, this is defended twice by these two pieces. It's attacked 3 times. But once I take, It's defended this way as well. So it's defended by 3, and I'm attacking by 3. So I can't actually take it yet. Maybe we just push here. I kind of like this. It isolates his pawn. If he takes with pawn, he'll have an isolated pawn, which is a weakness. So now this pawn is a weakness that I can attack and target. So let's try to do that. I feel like that's good. He's going after this one. We can push, take. That's fine. This is still the weakness. Now I'm thinking about knight here. Attack this pawn. We also have this move. Winning a pawn, potentially. He's attacking this one twice. We can push it. Take. It's not good. He's starting to take here, but we take here. We can also just defend it here. Let's do this. Just defend it. He takes my knight, my bishop. We'll take his piece. Still feel like my position's better. He can come here. We would take him. So we're just holding onto this square. And now, do we want to defend with a rook or defend with the king? Let's move our king up. I don't know if this was correct. Probably going here was better and coming here and attacking. I don't want to just defend. But I do think my position is better. Especially if we can close this bishop down. He's attacking this. So we could just push here. In fact, I will. Because it solidifies these pawns together. Thinking about this move, get his bishop off and check. Checks are always good. We also want to come here and maybe go after this pawn. Also, if he goes here immediately, we can just throw a bishop here. No, because he's got a check, but I do have this move. And he could come back to here. But we're looking at this. So maybe here. Okay. Let's go for this. Can bring his bishop in, which is annoying. Maybe that was a mistake by me. Take. All right, what about here? Here. What about here? Here, he goes here. We take it. Here, if he doesn't move it, we take. I feel like this is good for me. This seems good for me. And I have a lot of time to think, so let's use it. If he takes, we take him. If he doesn't take, I guess he had that. So I don't want to go into a thing here, because then he just goes here, checks with this, and wins this. If I go here, he takes here and I take here. He takes here. I take here. He takes here. So maybe we need to go down here. If we go here, he just takes with check. So this is the only move, I think. Because this move, he goes here. I just take here. No, this is fine. If I go here, he goes here, and I take this. This is the only move that works, actually. Because he's going to be checking with the bishop, which is the danger here. I'm still attacking this. But normally you don't want to move into a discovery. Like he has this move, checking with the bishop, but I can just get out of it by taking his rook. So like he's got this move, yeah, okay, he attacks me with his bishop. I take it. I'm attacking his bishop and there's no way for him to defend it, is there? I don't think there is. Like he's just in trouble. He's losing this. He's losing this piece. So probably his move is just to take the knight and I take him. Then I'm up a rook for a bishop. I think I'm winning. I'm glad I took time to find that move though. And now he's only got 4 minutes, so he's got less time than I have. And I think I'm winning. So taking this pawn was like kind of a bad move for him. But we'll see in the analysis afterwards. I could be completely wrong here. But I think I'm right. I think I'm winning. I really do. He's going to lose all his time thinking here. I don't think there's a move for him. I think he has to take my knight. I think his best move is this. Because he can't defend this piece. So I'll just pre-move this. Kind of fortunate because I don't think I played that game completely correct. I think I had an advantage. I threw it away. I feel like that's the case every time I play the Jobava. Like I get into a good position, a really good position, and then I let it slip. This game I kind of traded down. Like I traded off the queens. Okay, he did go for that move. Let's get our pieces on light squares. So you can't take these. Now his bishop's just bad. He's having to hold on to this. And we can attack these pieces. Just go for this in here. I think that's correct of me to do. Let's Let's attack this one. So he'll probably defend with the king. And then I attack this one once he moves his king over. Just push this one. We can sack this and just push this all the way because it promotes on a white square as well. I don't think this is a bad move. Nice. So we'll promote and we'll take. And we have 3 minutes. Let's go. Big win. Looks like we had a force mate in 12. So we were completely winning there. Let's go, lads. We played with 82.5. Okay, it does look like my assessment of the game was pretty correct. We were winning at one point, but we missed it. And then the game was pretty even until we started winning again. But it does look like my opponent never really had an opportunity to win this game, which I'm really happy to see. Let's see where we were winning. This move made a lot of sense because he was attacking a pawn, but I did just have a rook here. So it's telling me I need to check here. So check here. And I didn't really see what would happen if I check. So he's got d7 or b6. So the engine's telling me that b6 is his best move. So let's see what his best response was. Although I do feel like he would probably go here. Let's see. So if he goes here, then I have f5. Attacking this. And he's probably going to defend this pawn because I'm attacking both. And then I just take this. So I'm up a pawn. So I guess what happened here was I forgot that when I attack a piece, I can, I'm threatening this behind. So let's see. And this bishop is stopping the king from protecting. So I needed to see that the king was protecting the pawn and the bishop had the other squares. So if the king hits if the knight hits the king, then the king has to go somewhere. And then I attack another piece, and I'm also holding this square and this square. So these squares are all held. The king could go back here, but he's probably going here, or even here, just to defend this. And I'm taking with check. I'm just winning that pawn outright clean. I didn't see that I had the ability there to win that pawn super clean. This move was essentially a waste of time, and I could have won that pawn a lot earlier. Back here, he did have an advantage, and me moving here was not the game-changing move because he had bishop here, which is a crazy move to find. He is attacking my rook, and he's attacking me with the pawn here. So basically, I have to take here probably. Like if I take with check, that's the scary thing. But if I move out of danger, let's say I go g3, which is actually my best move, then he takes here, and I'm just starting to lose. Thankfully, he blundered here, and I was able to capitalize off it. So this was the blunder because I have 2 pieces attacking here. And I move my king down here, the only move that works. If I go up, he wins this pawn. And now I'm just down 2 pawns, and I have no compensation for it. If I take here, he takes here, and he's attacking this. And yes, I'm attacking this, but he's going to gobble up more than I'm going to be able to gobble up. So that's if I go up here. And if I go down here, he just takes this with check, and I'm just done. Thankfully, I was able to find this move, and he played the best move. I just put my pieces on light squares, which seemed good. And we had an en passant this game, which was fantastic. I rarely have an en passant. But that one felt good. Good to win. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you lads tomorrow.